Our tenant, the policeman. Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's been...
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. No, it's not like that, man. With him we called you. Right now, you just arrived by your... There's not much to tell. People come and...
I see, ma'am.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too. As you look at the edge of a floorboard, hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not a small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to... It's extra ammunition. She's locked.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Oh, that's good.
I think
This calls for a funeral. Police business. Oh? Okay. When... Oh. I've been out. Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to... Sorry I couldn't help you out. Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
The scruffy-haired
What bad people?
I don't think questioning...
Then we're definitely...
Tequila? Can't really remember.
It's a touchy... He really has no idea who this...
You too, Tequila.
Uncle.
There's...
The legend returns. You know the dance.
Hello, mister. My mom tells me I'm a big girl.
Kids.
Yes, I am. That's nice. Bye!
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall. Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing. You were just following your instinct.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off.
There's something friendly and familiar. You see, A once bright, a slogan used to intertwine.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, off.
Welcome back. No,
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defences. Maybe Rube.
Exactly. It's our chance to turn the...
Yo, man. What?
Yes, what is it? What? No, no.
She has not seen her.
Delaying charge!
Vibrations, a hawthorn tree. He stands on the other real deck.
Yeah! Too hardcore, in fact. It sucks up all the air.
Inside your chest,
Oh! I can't escape the sound.
Our tenant, the police, damn that girl.
But you didn't put it there.
Gone and hid things in there? Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl, as I've done before when she's been in trouble, or just... She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten her...
That's for the police to find out. Right there.
I cleaned it. No. She's good company. Knows how to talk to an...
Did she talk to you, ma?
No, she was... She tried not to let it show. How would I know? She's a girl, not that I know of. Though she was into now. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the...
she may simply have.
Yes, I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but you'll never find her, you know.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Are you sure you'd rather stay here?
The felled electric mute.
What more do you... Yes, one thing, officer.
She really means.
She's a good girl.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls. There's something in the wind.
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room of...
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is...
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. And then there's the church. We've already searched that. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way. Sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, displaced...
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept...
Hello. Isn't this a...
Old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
It's military. The washerwoman mentioned a depot at the...
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on...
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just going to have to...
No. We've gotten into every door.
Relax. No one's hiding in there.
Just dead and dying, look. Poor thing. The light vanishes inside the concrete slit.
No idea. We might find her down somewhere. There's no... In conclusion, she could be under... I hope not.
There's no echo. Maybe it's just a storm. A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other. Unable to piece the scattering of bullet holes.
Yes? The mother of humanism stands above you. A precious and complex wax. The jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction. Unknown. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene, small figures of white. Below both women, in luminous black, and then along the left side, Death. This exaltation is common in justice, union, prudence, and force. You are brutal and dumb.
the mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a crack.
Mister.
Oh.
Bye!
Our tenant, the policeman. What more do you... Yes.
I'll just keep the Cordeleche in the channel, if that... Hi, ma'am. Of course. Hello, detective. It's good to see you.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this...
Water drips down eaves of Eton. The smell of
It's pornographic. I'm surprised that woman had...
dark eyes. So
Fortunately for...
real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
She could easily...
Above you, they're cloud.
Have I told you how they discovered this place? No. They're in Sealindian, East. I'm guessing you don't... Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. It's a pity. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location? Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts.
In this yard, someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade. A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power line. Yes.
It's not meant.
We should move.
once bright mural towers above you. Suddenly, there's a sigh in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the...
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Right. How do we get in there?
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing.
There has to be a way to use... An old pipe peeks out. Your eyes slowly begin to... The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Given that this isn't Marshall, however, the pipe suggests, and it's right here, a maintenance door.
A thin layer of snow as your eyes adjust, and nothing. The metal doors are heavy.
Good work.
This isn't just glass. These are, yes, filament memories from the time when wires were cast in glass.
So it is. I think these used to form a single system. These?
All you'll find here. This hat is so soft, so warm. Kraz Mazov would have worn this. Glory to the rip. A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted. Years worth of... Someone crouches.
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding. You mean like Ruby? No.
Feel something. Like a swarm. You can't.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but... We should... Looks like our suspect. Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows?
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe not.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear. It's like 1,000 radio stations up the...
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just... Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to...
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. Doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your nobody. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Really now?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood.
I'm using a pale latitude.
The explosion of static blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equations? A pale latitude compressor. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to...
So, what we are...
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing... At the upper limit is the large prime number generator.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were... If you've got something really important to say...
Turn this...
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled front loader. Well, it doesn't feel... Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down.
Oh, yes it is.
You should know the words to say. You've been here because you've misread the situation. A smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there, mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon.
Fuck!
Get a hold of yourself. He needs your support now too.
We clean up. It may take that tent there.
Plain red tent. It was pitched by practice. You see,
we should put her in the sleeping bag.
The lieutenant nods. There she lies, cocooned in magazines. Assorted soft covers, mostly
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. You pocket the worn brown. She watches by.
We should read this immediately.
Thick journal. The cover is worn. It's made of full grain. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its the large cursive, perhaps it's a mix of logistics.
We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly.
There could be useful information.
Professionalism in esoteric radio technology. Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably staff issues. The first entry is from August 2nd. The first entry, nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, you have no idea. The most recent entry, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move?
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have...
This whole thing, don't get emotional.
She was in plenty of trouble, even without could have been Titus. Then again... Either way, we need to keep one thing is for certain. We have business back in the...
Stop. Now. It is crisis. Be prepared. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villier's 9mm pistol in your pockets. It would be better if you...
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down. Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the... There's something very wrong.
This is a misunderstanding.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we...
You are all drunk. Come to your senses.
Easy, Lizzie.
He is facing overwhelming. Peaceful. Nest in your abdominal...
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance.
Pig fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These...
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns...
With a wordless gurgle, the leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin.
Rude. Rude.
All of you cunts inside out.
This.
Easy. Easy now.
Yeah? Who did that?
Time. You had...
Time is up, loincloth. How fucking...
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
One of us? You saying we? What? How about the kid? Go ahead.
Listen, please.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man. He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle. The shot rings in your...
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fuck this!
There's a coarse shuffling.
Gene! Cancel Lizzie!
He'll be ripped apart. They all will. The moment the third man opens fire. And he knows it. Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't...
Yeah. I don't fucking... Sergeant Major Raoul Corton.
As he moves...
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced. Find his killer. Cop.
They...
Shush.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something?
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man stares. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else.
She's gone, you stupid Stay cool!
I'll be okay.
She'll be gone soon, too.
Guys,
Hold your ground! Any more of you run out...
They're afraid. No, the rest will stay. They would hold their ground. International something. International law. Don't say it. But
who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left! What am I doing? My fucking establishment! She left! Her room...
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this. A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. The smoke drifts west with the wind. There is a hole in his cheek. Blood. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, shoot him. But to your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. You leap left. A swarm of enemy lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of... The man tilts his head. Watch out. To your left.
God, please.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the balls. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear Glenn dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Oh God. You see two crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises the look of vengeance. Here it comes. Death. You can't. There is no time. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the... Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of...
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes, keep talking.
But you can't. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stand. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to it. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. You hear a faint scream. A woman.
This is death. One.
The fight? There is. He's not taking it. And rotting. And being...
He can't go. There was a radio in the distance.
Hours turned to days. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double.
Sunrise, Parabellum. What happened? You shot the mate. Yes.
A blood-stained killer.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed. I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it. Yes, he's still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said...
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened. Four. Glenn, Theo, and Elizabeth too. No, she bled out before Everard's surgeon could help her. Everard sent his personal doctor, but I know you did.
That's right.
The Pole was the last to die. Because we deterred them? Maybe they are simply taking their time. All. Let's face it, officer. And this is...
+1.
But what's done is done. The violence... And we are still alive. Both reasonably bad. We will...
If it's possible, then by pure willpower...
Easy now.
Your balance is way off.
How are you? Your disco days should have been done. Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. Mr. Gart cleaned it. 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough. I honestly don't know. Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lock. Yes, she left yesterday morning. To me, maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior. I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. I don't know. That's been there for years. It's extremely easy. There are thousands like... We could find thousands...
But they seemed so mysterious.
No need to be melodramatic.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins.
I'm listening. What? Every piece of garbage... Yes. God curse...
He does not... It's morning out.
I'm ready to hear what you think about solving... Really? Because to me, it seems solving crimes is... hard. No. Are you ready to limp? Good. Where do you want to... Let's do that. We can start upstairs in Classia's bedroom. I have not done a thorough sweep after she left. Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think.
These papers bear the
I had Garth open the door to your room. It would have been easy where I am sure neither.
Next to the stack of bills, you see, I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over.
A gift. I am not drawing my...
He says he's not. Just don't walk. Relax. Not...
It's hardly so...
Wait. Stop. Below the damage. How old are you?
Huh?
You clearly see...
Jackpot.
The machine is... This window is pristine, at least on the inside.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it, like the witness said, the man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible direction, the red thread bisects from the roof outside. Location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards fade. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a... There could have been 72%. With an the lights were on in here. That's a 28%, yes. In this according to your map of the B prime for boardwalk, maybe if you the man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. 700 meters away. 1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. 1 kilometer away. The shot would have been a small miracle. Then there's the thread. It suggests the bullet kept the island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems... She was there. That it also looks like there may be more to... I find that hard to believe. But at this... So it is.
For a second he seems... tired.
Okay, let's go to the... How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village.
Two neon lit.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you. You're welcome. I give credit where credit...
He really wants you to...
I wish you were quick... Oh, you know, people don't tend... I don't remember everyone who... Yeah, I was.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, well, fuck.
He's not to have.
No problem. Is there something I can do? Another thing. Yes.
Hi again, gendarme.
It's the sports. He's a.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Seeing you approach.
Crazy. That was one hell of a I guess what I'm...
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstance.
Now, how can I help you? Theo was old, but Lizzie...
Here it comes, an honest tactic.
And Glenn. Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo. Dennis, you...
Titus makes no attempt to hide his disgust.
Sure, Capo. First,
I'm going to find Dennis. I'm going to...
The lieutenant. Go ahead, then.
I guess might even ask Tibbs. Don't know?
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter.
Nope.
He did. He nods and takes...
Judging by the sight of you...
Yeah, we'll pay money.
Hell.
Thank you for your advice.
You're welcome, Bean O'Clock. Take care, coppers.
Copo Loco.
Thanks for getting involved.
And if you ever feel like the uniform...
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer.
I will, Capo.
Take it easy on.
Good point, Beano.
The graffito has been painted over the traces. This was Cindy the Sky. The lieutenant crouches.
Looks like it. Yes. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that? The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above. The lieutenant is...
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames...
Our tenant, the policeman. Though I suppose you took the... I'm not sure those...
Then we'll be...
Officer, what happened?
She sounds almost disappointed with you. Reprimanding you for 4...
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear...
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine.
You didn't only get shot.
Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still in the... If you promise to bring it back.
Of course, ma'am. It's on...
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from...
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but...
A skiff with a small steering. Once you get in, that's it. Have you made all... Remember what the net picker said? It's a small tank. You...
Want to be free. Want to be free.
boat comes to a slow stop. In the silence,
Let's go.
the chain trails off into the ocean.
Ah, yes. So for bringing munitions to the island, maybe? From enemies. Enemies of the
The dry grass crackles under your feet as the flock of on the islet, the great ghost of the air. An old cylindrical generator. The lieutenant puts...
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. Downstairs, somewhere?
A hollow ring. The lieutenant assists you. Holding there's a red starter switch. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like...
That should do it.
This old cylinder... There's a greasy old spring mat.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is...
You force the rest of the...
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark. The blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Sleep. Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the will. Okay, don't say you need to, but you don't even want to talk to her. Let her go. This is the holy...
Hey. I mean, hey to you. I'm doing really good, actually. both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and, well, I'm in my head too. Where sometimes, not
This is everything I always warned you about.
just my scepter, my globe. Oh, this is just a wreath.
She looks silence.
Anyway. No, Harry. No. We don't have anything to talk. It's all gone. I have to go.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try it now. Your feet still tremble from the steps you took. She is not kissing you back. Her hand, distrust. Nothing, just pillow. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have...
No, Harry. Not yet. I'm pregnant. You know what this means. Of course not. I terminated yours. Now, go ahead. Ask...
No. More questions. Ask more.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. That's not what figurines...
She looks at the headless, the figurines. Don't do... Yes, a form of communication. Yes, it was a good idea. But she felt a...
Harry, I don't want things. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have...
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go.
I have to, Harry.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore.
No. That would only be pain. Light. I have to wipe it all off me. That was someone else. I won't see you. Oh, Harry. Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, I'm suffocatingly beautiful. Oh yes, this is real. See you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep? Okay.
Books and magazines, like most, are soft cover among.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Not that you can tell. Maybe it's a little... Soft covers. Soft covers. You see a small metal door.
Maybe this is one of the...
He's right. It would be better to...
I think there's a console just southeast. Another part of the island,
This old cylindrical generator. The tank is far from... The tank is...
Downstairs?
green paint flakes off the keys rattle like
The console of an antique. I think, yes. Let's see. That one.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in. A sudden wave of it.
After you.
A dim golden...
It's on.
Automatic boot. The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle. The dial slides under the... An old man, wearing, then spit, unclouded. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a lot. The lieutenant...
You were a glorified night watchman.
The words...
And what rank would that be? A big wheel. It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated lip, his gaze followed the rifles on the butt. You see Vespertine right.
The right type.
He's liking it. The old man keeps following you. This looked very much like no reply. Is
my name is yours. I am a desert.
The commune of Ravachot.
From the Insulin, I left my 43 years. I was in resurrection until they turned 43 years and 10 months. It's not how he...
What have you been doing?
Hiding.
Where it's morning, on Rue de Saint-Gisley.
Always for hurt.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution. It won't. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. There's nothing serious. What have I used?
Here we go.
Killing people?
It's a gun. I've used...
Interesting.
There is no...
So he's this is it. You can... This is what you... The greats... The solution. Go in straight. No. Don't mess this up. Remember.
The who?
He heard you. He just wants to...
Oh, yes. That...
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder. And an officer of the commune of
A drop of blood. Exhaust him with proof. The gun. The scent of blood in the air. But what else?
Not a lot of guns.
It's a real gun. You look like imbecile.
Damn. He saw you. So he saw you. Okay. So what?
You didn't handle any... None of those people mean anything.
So you watched the fight?
You don't know anything. Imbecile. You lost what? Petty bourge.
A drop of blood. Tear into him again. Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. There were Maybells in the grass when you... Nowhere else. Wait, don't forget the foot. You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like no modern soul. Nothing else. I'm sorry.
Officer. A word?
Almost.
No, come on. I think we may have it. From nothing to this in a day. This is good. Ballistics. Let him cook here for a minute or two. We can have another look around the island for a sniper's nest.
It doesn't have to hold and cook.
Remember, he wants to tell us.
There is palpable excitement. strange feeling with a bottle in your hand. ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
It does. The RCM made... It's impossible to say. It was chaos of... No.
With its horns...
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It
sounds an awful lot. There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof.
This looks like a good place to aim from.
A single-person mat and an empty can of bean, the silhouette of a tobacco picker. A rain-soaked... There's a firing slit in the wall in front, quite old and grimy. The springs screech as you lean on the mattress. Trepidation. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a towering skyscraper. Its top, the red chimney and collapsed back, the box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. It's...
Do you have a line of sight?
More than that.
A pair of binoculars?
Cheek against a cheek rest.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest. Nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
He looks north. He's conflicted for a second. There's a rain-soaked
This looks like a...
Dominions of capital. What do you want?
Is what you plan to say.
Officer, are we sure? We could maybe get more.
The old man, you startled him. Maybe it was a sign.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The wind picks up.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the Do you?
But... No, I don't want to.
He's sweating. Pupils are dilated too.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
You thought you heard.
Maybe we could all fit in there. Not really. We could escort him to the pit.
There's something you're not getting.
Who watches over him there while I come back for you?
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
This is no harm.
This fucking...
No, listen. Listen now.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here.
This world...
Your skin is crawling suddenly. A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds. It's still there.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely You feel your legs shaking under you and you...
Tell me what you see, damn it.
I can see
4 simple words, but that mean it's really there. Spinning.
Be very, very careful.
The creature stands on long, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a slowly, with like laughter. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like...
Okay.
There is no change.
In 3.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes.
I got it.
The antennae hang from... The sensation is... It is surprising.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The limb before you is incredibly light. Warning! A sudden shiver passed. It tastes like sugar. Very faint, odorless, mostly comprised of water. Another shudder passes through the creature. No reply. But you were right. Little bubbles. The faintest smell. Like you...
Careful.
The foam slowly turned, letting out that same smell, like summer burn.
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you. What is your illness? I am not. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, no. Your shapes of plants and animals. I am at the end of a narrow funnel. Are you sure? Sometimes, when molting, I will grow up. Yes, the leg tried to. Yes, so am I. A piece in a bad state. Deteriorate very slowly. And not even the birds know that. You can also eat it.
Wait, so...
Yes, they don't mind. Yes, I once I am an unknown species.
It may...
No one unnoticed. I have stayed hidden through 4. Yes, I do not have a start of this. No. The moral of our encounter, the pail too, came with you. It is a nervous. You are violent and we suspect it will be something like everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose. Please be.
It doesn't look like that, no. No. What's going? I think you should back away.
No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, she was held on Earth.
The insect stops its suddenly. No. Stop. Be afraid. As you do, the invertebrate shifting around in the reed as you're turning away. The phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like and something under it.
It's gone. Apparently, yes.
What? In some kind of...
Our suspect is not looking. It looks like the insect.
What is it? What do you want from sea?
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond with fear, like an addict of some terrible substance. The plastic cape.
He's going into some kind of...
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him.
He stares into the reeds. Your word, nothing. The last M.
If Kuno kicked it into this...
I lost...
He turns his eyes to...
He lost the scope. Then it's some... This site is a T9.
Silence. You've gotten all you... The plastic cape flaps around his face. In a gust of... The blacks of his eyes are...
Old age and shock. Yes, dear...
There's much more. Remember what it...
That could be part of the...
No response.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever... The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station. He did seem distressed when it... I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
The skiff is swaying.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks, but for the sound, 2 men and a woman. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought him. Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Hello, I'm Trent Heidelstam.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam. Battle Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come. We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that.
But this is clearly a departmental matter. So I'm going to leave you to discuss.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi. Ari, we want to help you.
I don't quite know. My background isn't something...
No, Trent, it's too late.
What does he have to say for himself?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. You're detective. Sure. You're not super guilty as charged, and it was. Good work, Harry. Did you? What?
Judging by the familiarity you feel toward him.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talked as displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be...
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you?
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant. I keep my shit together. Also,
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times.
The two cases, those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So it...
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is in... Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio. Hardwired to the free market.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his...
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. Yeah. Just no. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Ah, so refreshing. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic. Not today, badge.
And your gun? He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bumhead. You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost. Is your gun... Well, you let the suspect escape. Classy as something.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Oh, well. If she was nice. Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now. Do it compared to the 7.
He did everything he could. He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsu.
He thinks of apologizing.
You've spent the week with him. On Lieutenant Yofret.
Well, the drinking, the last gun.
The man.
Then there's the superstar. It's just strange. Especially in light of... And then there's the motor carriage in the sea. And the constant smoking everywhere, all the time. But despite... He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has... Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke.
Okay, he did...
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly... He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect.
He takes out the photo of... You hear gasps beneath.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall.
Fucking hell is that?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia.
So it...
I must say that...
Yes.
This is a very... Now you make your case. Now is the time.
I don't want to, but you discovered the news, so I...
Honestly,
Agreed. The public relations...
Okay. We have...
Now you will finally... The man looks westward, jingling his car keys.
Who are you? Well, obviously you...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting...
Harry, it explains everything. Some of your more...
Also, this and this guy too. God, even this javelin-throwing freak here.
The regular. You found some chick.
You. Every morning.
I knew it.
It's not a mystery. Some
You really went with
Dora something. Dora...
Not Dora Dubois.
Something like that. Half Vazan. No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before... Yeah. Or incredibly bangable. She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful
Heartbreak, pain.
I've only seen a pic.
Look,
I think she taught in the academy. My point is, you need to us with the bloody murders.
That's not true.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not.
Okay. It's
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in River Shoal. Forbo.
The press will blow over.
Thank you again, Lieutenant. Who is...
She lives at 1113.
Tabernacle? It's on the way.
Fine. If we...
She and her husband, they should know us.
She is going to be over.
Well, first I will go back to my station. Detective. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a... No. Good luck with your report.
Good.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Under the afternoon sky, you close your eyes and hear the dog. Torsen? Yes. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?